Good morning to everyone.
Morning.
And welcome to Lawrence High School, home of the Chesty Lions. We are honored today to be a part of the celebration of the official partnership signing of the Jayhawk Blueprint. This is a partnership that is changing lives. And we know that this is just the beginning and that there will be more, much more to come. So today, once again, we welcome you. We are so honored by our special guest. Thank you so much, KU, for being here. Thank you so much, students who are part of the programming. Thank you so much, college professors that are here today. And last but certainly not least, thank you to the faculty and staff members that are present here in the room this morning. So without further ado, I will turn it over to Dr. Lewis.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
This is an amazing day. It's kind of like a long time coming. One of the things that I learned quickly coming into Lawrence was just the level of support, not only from the community, but from our partners. And I've always stated that schools can't do it alone. And what you see today and what you're witnessing today is a true testament of what I call a partnership. And so when I first got to Lawrence and I knew KU was here in our backyard, and I said, what type of partnerships do we have with KU? And I was told, we do offer Math 101 and English 101. I said, how can we expand that? We're already working on it. And so today, we are able to say that we are offering 10 KU classes in our buildings. I said we're offering 10 KU classes in our buildings. Almost like I need an applause sign up here or something. But of course, this certainly could not have happened without the tremendous work of some amazing people in this room. And I said, don't call names because you always forget someone, but there are some names that I must call that were truly instrumental in making this a reality. First of all, in her absence, I got a text from her about 6:30 this morning. Dr. Bessel got a text from her. You probably got a text from her too. Dr. Angela Burns-Wallace, she told me to tell you hi, Chancellor, as well. Has been amazing in really making this happen. And so in her absence, thank you, Dr. Angela Burns-Wallace. Dr. Klussmeyer and Holly have been instrumental on the KU side of really just sitting in numerous meetings and going back and forth to really create a program for our scholars. And on our side, Dr. Besselo, our curriculum director, has been phenomenal, to say the least, and really just working with KU and working with our teachers. And our teachers were pushing back, and Dr. Besselo was pulling, and then our teachers were saying, yes, let's go. And Dr. Besselo said, come on, I'm already there. Our amazing principals, Mr. Graber, Free State, right here in the front row. He's in the lion's den right now, right? Dr. Johnson, interim principal here. Certainly, Dr. Matt Brumgart was here prior to Dr. Johnson, really instrumental in making this happen here with Lawrence. And Patrick Kelly has also been amazing in making this happen. It's hard to look at you now, sir. just saw Patrick Kelly in a play yesterday. We played 8 different parts at the Lawrence Theater. But those individuals have been amazing in making this happen. And certainly can't forget Rick Henry, our secondary director, who supports both of our high schools and was instrumental in ensuring that this definitely came to fruition. We could not do this work without a supportive board, and I do want to take a moment to recognize 2 of our board members. I think I just saw 2. Shannon Kimball, wave your hand, hi, and Kelly Jones. Both have been extremely supportive in just allowing us to do this work of making sure that we create programs for our students. Dr. Anna Stubblefield has been supportive at the helm last year, just really getting this really off the ground. And so thank you, Dr. Stubblefield. And there's many others. That's why I said I shouldn't call names, but everybody that had their hand in making this happen, I say thank you. Because here's the thing, the students are the ones that are benefiting from this. And one of the things that I wanted to ensure was that while we are extremely grateful for the significant discount that our students are able to take advantage of with these courses, we did not want to create a barrier for those students that were wanting to take the classes but may not have had the financial means. So I asked our amazing foundation, and of course, I've never been told no by the foundation. And I hope I never will be told no by the foundation. You heard it first, they will never tell me no. But our foundation, please stand. I call them our foundation. But I went to them and said, could you support us in providing scholarships for any student that may want to take advantage of these courses, but may not have had the means? And they said absolutely yes. And so many of our students are also taking advantage of these courses due to the support of our amazing foundation. And so this creates some amazing opportunities for our scholars and our families. Typically, and what I've learned coming in is that, and just talking to some students, some of them believe that KU was just a far reach. You know, I want to go to college, but I don't know if I can go to KU. We're talking about the flagship university here in Kansas. But to know that our students are able to take not only just a college course in high school, but a KU college course in their high school lets them know that, hey, I can do this. Not only can I take a college course, I can take a rigorous KU course in high school. That lets them know that they can be successful and they can go on. Whether they want to go on to college or not, they know that I can be successful in a KU class. And so we're talking about opening doors and removing barriers for many, sometimes first-gen college students. I'm excited that one of my sons is, got 6 kids here. One of my sons is in the class, and I asked him, I said, how's it going? He said, it feels weird that I'm taking a college class in high school, but I will tell you that it's one of his most successful classes because it's really challenging him. I had the opportunity to talk to 2 previous graduates of Lawrence Public Schools. One student took advantage of 2 KU courses and the other didn't. So I said, how does it feel knowing that when you're signing up for classes, you can just kind of skip the math 101 and English 101? He said it felt amazing. It felt amazing. He said other students were asking him, how did you do that? How did you do that? Well, he said, I went to Lawrence Public Schools and we offer concurrent enrollment classes through a partnership with KU. Had a conversation with the other student at KU, still definitely going to be successful. And this young lady said, I wish I would have taken advantage of those KU classes. And so this is just a true testament of really what we're trying to do with our strategic plan, theme 1, meeting the academic needs of our scholars. And this is just one way that KU is supporting us in doing just that. And so with that, I say thank you. Thank you, Chancellor, for allowing us to do this. Essentially, many of our scholars can leave us with a high school diploma and typically one year of college eventually under their belt, just because we're in conversations to add more classes. And our most important people in the room, our scholars. Give our hand for our scholars. Next to our scholars are amazing teachers that are teaching these classes. Give our teachers a hand. They're teachers/professors. And we are also fortunate that KU has opened their doors to some professional development that many of KU professors go through. Many of our teachers take advantage of that as well. And so for our students, just to be in the room today, you can say, I was in the room when that agreement, when that Memorandum of Understanding was signed. I took a KU class here at Lawrence High School, and I know that you are going to leave us very successful. And so just the difference a year makes from offering 2 KU classes, Math 101 and English 101, where our enrollment has increased by 110%. Our enrollment has increased by 110%. We're from, I think 177, 109 to over 350. My numbers are wrong, but we have about 350, over 350 students that are taking at least one KU class, and that's amazing. And we're just beginning. And so I'm super excited to be here, and definitely super excited for our scholars and the work that they're going to do in their KU classes. Are the classes challenging you? This is where you nod, yes. So again, thank you so much to everyone in this room that made this possible. Without further ado, I definitely want to bring up our Chancellor, Chancellor Girod.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis, and thank you for hosting this, Dr. Johnson. It's actually my first time here at the Chesty Lions. We will do. I hear the band practice regularly. This really is an exciting day to commemorate a lot of days of hard work, actually, that has brought this program to where it is. You know, at the university, our mission is really to educate the leaders of tomorrow, to build healthy communities, and to make discoveries that change the world. And starting to educate those leaders of tomorrow starts much earlier than when they get to the university. And starting to form these scholars and help them be successful in their lives, it makes sense to start that much earlier in their careers. The Board of Regents have put a very high priority on figuring out ways to help our students, more of our students, be successful, but also help them to be successful in a more economical and expedient fashion. And so a lot of attention has been paid to articulation agreements and concurrent enrollment like this. And as Dr. Lewis mentioned, we've had a couple courses here for a number of years, but really when we started those conversations and at the university, we took a good hard look at how to do that and reorganized ourselves, moving this effort into undergraduate studies, which is where D'Angela Burns-Wallace was leading us. She's now the Secretary of Administration for the state of Kansas, so good for them and not so good for us. Because she really led a wonderful team to help take this to a whole new level. And that's where we've got to those 10 courses that we are today with more in the works. And that creates great opportunities for our students. I mean, if you can literally knock out a year of college credit before you show up, that gives you tremendous flexibility when you get to college. Now you can use that to finish early and go on to do something else, and that's wonderful. Or you can use that to do a couple of majors or to explore some other things and build additional skills while you're at university. And of course, we're really excited that these are KU credits that you're getting, because we hope you will continue your KU credits after you graduate by joining us at the university. Having said that, they are transferable anywhere you want to go, and we've made sure that that's the case. But again, we certainly hope that this relationship helps build not only strong partnerships between our faculty and the faculty in the Lawrence High Schools and some of the professional development that can go both ways on that. It helps us learn better how to prepare for our students as they come in, but hopefully helps the Lawrence faculty to gain some additional skills as well. And by the way, the standard for a high school teacher to teach a college course in high school, that's a very high bar. And so that's a challenge as we think about these things across the state, is making sure we have that talent in the high schools to be able to do that. And that bar is continuing climbing, as you all are very aware of. So that professional development, hopefully we can continue to help build the resources in the high schools to do this. But being the university in Lawrence, it makes sense that we are the ones doing this with the Lawrence High Schools. In many communities, it's the community college that does that. And that's great, but the value of doing that with us, again, really helps you take a tier 1 research university college credit and take it with you wherever you go in life. And we really see that as a tremendous benefit to all. Selfishly, it's a great benefit for our employees because their children are in your schools. And this is a great benefit for our employees to have their own children get KU college credits while they're in high school and be able to get them with a leg up as they go to the next phase of their life. So we're very committed to expanding this relationship. We think it's really important. We think it's a great asset to the community, to obviously the students, to the high schools, and certainly to the university. And I know the Board of Regents, if they were here, would be very proud of the work that we're doing today. So thank you for all the hard work on everybody's part to make this happen. Most of it behind the scenes, and the work continues. And congratulations to the students as you've enrolled in these classes. 350, that's a big jump in just a year. So we know, and hopefully those numbers will continue to climb because it's a great resource and it's one that everybody should really take advantage of. So we're delighted to be here today to help celebrate this initiative, and thank you to all the hard work on everybody's teams to make today possible. Rock chalk.
What's the date? Thank you. Like I'm signing an athletic scholarship.
These students who are here know they are the first ones in on something that hopefully will be here for a long time. This is the first semester that 128, History 128 and 129 have been offered. And they have been very gracious in trying out all of the brainstorms that Dr. Hagel and Ms. Landwehr and I had this summer as we were developing the course. They are truly a room of scholars. And I'm very privileged to teach them.
So I'm very excited that my son can carry on their rock chalk tradition right here at Lawrence High. He will be taking 3 courses here, and English 101, 102, and no, what else? I can't remember. Anyway, we're really excited that he's doing these courses, and I just appreciate the partnership that KU and Lawrence Public Schools has enabled my son to take advantage of college at high school.